I hear a bit from your side that you are doing some experiments to make it more seamless, because what you have done a fantastic job for the users.
Thank you.
What about for the merchants? It's still a bit not so easy for merchants to actually deal with crypto directly. What's your thoughts on doing that, and what RedotPay is thinking of doing?
Stay tuned.
They do. Okay, thank you, Jonathan, for agreeing to appearing on our podcast. When was the last time we first met?
I think 2 days ago.
2 days ago. I remember our first conversation with you was in 2023.
Yeah.
It was a long journey, right?
Yes.
Actually, quite amazing growth. Yeah. So I want to start the thing with saying congratulations on your fundraising.
Thank you, Tianyao.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of questions that we, and the audience want to hear from you. Seeing that stablecoins today are truly going mainstream, and from a trading tool to everyday payment at the coffee shop, how do you feel about it?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for the invitations, and we are quite excited to see the change. Crypto from a speculative assets to right now become one of the mainstream payment methods, or a way to spend for daily expenditures. We are quite excited to see the change. And as a service provider here, we just want to grab the opportunities, try to bring more use cases and utility to make sure the users, they can enjoy the benefits bring by the technology.
Yeah, definitely. As an OG myself, we started investing in cryptocurrencies very back in the 2000s, right? It's actually a long journey to see that actually you can pay with a RedotPay card at everyday expenses. Finally, like my brothers used to say, money is only yours when you spend it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So now it requires a lot of persistence to be in this industry. Crypto changes very, very fast. Some people say, a year in crypto is almost like 10 years. So I want to know, what's the turning point for you, or any specific milestone where you realize that you guys are doing correctly, you're on the right track?
Yep. I think there are two. First, when we have reached this month, have onboarded more than 6 million end users.
Wow, impressive.
Yes, and our TPV over 10 billion annually. And that is a very big milestone for us, from that statistic rise. And then another milestone, I heard, I think some people also heard that we have fundraised at the end of last month, and we are reaching the unicorn status. This leads by one of the market leader in the venture arm by Coinbase Venture. This also signifies another milestone for us.
Wow, very impressive. So then, I guess everyone will be answering all your competitors. I told you, right? Everyone comes to us and say, we want to be the next RedotPay, maybe a blue dot or black dot, right? So I want to tell them, to become an everyday payment, like a user experience is the key. So what is Redot core approach to achieving this seamless and intuitive experience?
Yeah, I think for RedotPay, we don't want just to focus or emphasize we are a crypto company. We want to bring the user experience from the everyday banking or payment solution, this kind of familiarity, the seamless, the frictionless solution to our users. So what we do is that we keep our users interface very intuitive, try to simplify every step as we can. At the same time, when it comes to payment, trust is very important. And this trust is earned by providing a reliable, transparent, secure solution for the users. And day after day, the users, their trust will be accumulated.
Right. And are you exploring, what we told you, right? We are now enabling wearables payments that we can work together to give your users a different way of payments. They will always be paying with you with wearables like a ring. I think these are things that we want to support you in this journey together.
Yeah, also we heard a lot of people, they showing us the ring. And also thank you so much, bring the new technologies and build a new angle how payment can be integrated to everyday life. It's not just about the currency itself, but how to spend, the way to interact with the apps, how the way to interact with the blockchain technology with some, something tangible. This is fantastic.
Yeah, that's our job to actually help you be successful. Yeah.
We are helping each other.
So after British pound and euros fundings, right? Why opening up US dollar deposit via SWIFT is the next key step for your global strategy?
Yeah, I think US dollar, GBP, and Europe are the most accessible currency in the market. We add this is in response to our users' demand because they need this to do the daily transactions. Because crypto, it can be exist in stablecoins, major coins like BTC, Ethereum. But actually, when you get back to the real life, we also need some currency that are widely accessible and acceptable by the public, right? So that's why I think the US dollar is paving the way for us to pay out globally, especially for the integration with SWIFT and also with StraitsX. We find this a very natural next step to fulfill our user need.
Nice. I mean, as a stablecoin issuer, we definitely want to work with you to help grow our stablecoin as a more, as a trusted source of US dollar funding. Like, I want to understand, right? So now that you're Red Dot has achieved unicorn status. So as a leader, as a co-founder, what is the biggest shift you had to make in leadership to run $1 billion company?
Yeah, I think we are still preparing our company to scale up. But I think the major shift has been, shifting from our vision and operations to global scale. At the same time, as a company, we are scaling up also, internally. So we are shifting to empower our team to make more decisions from, only founders-driven decision-making process.
Yeah, that's very important, right? Because there's already so much time that now in a day they can do. You want empower your subordinates to actually make the decision. That's good, very cool, very good, important strategy as well. So I have some quick fire structure for you, right? Cryptos never sleep. So when you get up, are you checking the markets or your emails?
Yeah, first thing first is checking our user feedback. After the user experience, is there anything we need to pay attention? Is our solution, fulfilling their need? This is something of our utmost importance. The next step is checking the market. What's news, right? We should do more, or where is the opportunity is. And the last thing, before I get sleep, I will clear all the email to make sure I'm prepared for the next day.
Oh, that's a tall order, right? I'm sure the number of emails you get is a lot every day, and you have a time to actually keep a pulse of the business.
Yeah, crypto never sleep. JC also never sleep.
Nice. This is for Michael, right?
For Michael.
Okay, so what is the biggest single user experience mistake that the crypto industry makes?
Okay, I would say what also is the mistake we was making is that we overcomplicated the user journey or experience, because if you see our app, we're bringing more and more features into our app, from just the spending to now local payouts, stablecoin access, a lot of new features coming in. So how to make sure the users, they can catch up with your evolution, right? Or how the users, they can have a consistent or seamless experience while using a new version of RedotPay app. So I think the common mistake made in the industry, or we made, is overcomplicated the user's journey or the user process.
Yes, I agree. Keeping it simple will help a lot of everyday users to.
Simplicity always wins.
Yeah, I agree. So if you could give one piece of advice to a founder starting a payment company today, what would it be?
Yeah, find reliable partners like StraitsX.
Thank you.
Also, I would say is to build trust. Because payment industry, it rely a lot of trust. Build trust with the partners, build trust with the users, where they can use the solution without worry about how safe their access is, or to worry about whether they're using some service that is not deliverable.
Right. I think that's a very important point as well. You work with trusted partners. Where they are properly licensed and working with like a Visa network, all this, a lot of trust is needed for the users and also for the traditional finance industry to work with you.
Yeah, this kind of framework give users or partners comforts where you are doing or how you run your business.
Yeah. Okay, the last question. So what does the future of finance looks to you?
Yeah, I think just like our focus will be on the stablecoin based payment, where we think in the futures there will be a more seamless payment experience for everybody or for users, where crypto and fiat they coexist together at the back end. And the payment experience, users just need to think about the value they are going to transfer, not to think about I'm transferring in crypto or fiat. So the whole user experience will be much better, no barrier, no frictions.
Right. Well, maybe this is an additional question to you. I hear a bit from your side that you are doing some experiments to make it more similar, because what you have done a fantastic job for the users.
Thank you.
What about for the merchants? It's still a bit not so easy for merchants to actually deal with crypto directly. What's your thoughts on doing that, and what RedotPay is thinking of doing?
Stay tuned. They do. A little bit more.
Okay.
Is that I think it's just when we started our company, we find that there's not many merchants accepting crypto.
Yeah.
That's why we have the card solution we can pay, right? And now going back to the merchants, when they want to accept the users just using crypto directly, how they can convert this kind of crypto, it becomes another issue. And then what we want to do is to bridge the gap. They can still receive fiat, but for the users, they can still pay in crypto. So we want to bridge this gap.
Right.
But it's very simple when we say it, but it will require a lot of work, building with partners, the payment gateways, the conversion, also the banking ability, licenses, everything. So we're working day and night just on this part.
Right. I'm sure. Right. I think, thank you very much for joining us in this session. I can tell you this is my virgin podcast, and I'm giving it to RedotPay.
Thank you, Tianyao. Also, thank you so much for the opportunities. Also, very, happy to talk. Always a pleasure to talk with you guys, talk with your team. When the moment we met, I think it's typhoon signal number 10 in Hong Kong, right? Very, very difficult environments. But during the whole journey, your support and also the solution you guys deliver give us the comfort to scale our business. I appreciate that.
Thank you.